First up right now at 5 o'clock, we start breaking news for you. The Taliban has complete control of Afghanistan.
And really, this sudden capture of the country's capital shocking the world. Tonight, thousands are struggling to get on the next plane out. Let's take a look right now at some really disturbing video of the chaos happening on the tarmac of Kabul's international airport today. This video really just heartbreaking. Thousands of people so desperate to escape the Taliban, they held onto an American military jet as it took off right there.
Now, sadly, a few people actually fell to their deaths within the past hour. President Biden spoke about the situation. A lot of new developments happening right now. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is joining us from the digital desk.
And Matthew, what's the latest?
Well, Aaron and Mark, a lot of developments happened here today. President Biden says he stands squarely behind the decision to withdraw forces, even though we're seeing this Taliban takeover. Now, he did admit that this unfolded more quickly than anticipated. Now, this Taliban takeover is resulting in Americans and American allies desperate to flee. You saw that video from a Kabul airport. You're seeing it again right now. Hundreds running alongside a U.S. Air Force plane, risking, in at least one case, losing their life trying to escape. Now, here's video of armed Taliban members allegedly infiltrating the presidential palace. And this really shows how bad the situation is. But you heard President Biden go step by step through the decision to withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan. In his speech, he was firm. Biden says the U.S. shouldn't have our troops die for those who aren't willing to fight for their own country. Now, since the U.S. arrived in Afghanistan nearly 20 years ago, Biden says nearly $1 trillion was spent training the Afghan army and providing them with military equipment. And in months, we're seeing this Taliban takeover.
How many more generations of America's daughters and sons would you have me send to fight Afghanistan's civil war when Afghan troops will not? How many more lives, American lives, is it worth? How many endless rows of headstones at Arlington National Cemetery? I'm clear on my answer. I will not repeat the mistakes we've made in the past.
But again, the concerns go toward the Americans who are still there. Some of the harshest criticism Biden is seeing right now is from people who want to know why our citizens and why our allies weren't out of Afghanistan a long time ago. Here's his answer.
Part of the answer is some of the Afghans did not want to leave earlier, still hopeful for their country. And part of it because the Afghan government and its supporters discouraged us from organizing a mass exodus to avoid triggering, as they said, a crisis of confidence.
Now, coming up at 6, Senator Blumenthal on the unraveling of Afghanistan. For now, live here at the digital desk, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Matthew, a lot of updates there. Thank you very much. And we're going to stay on top of this all night long. Make sure you download the Channel 3 app. We will keep you up to date with the latest developments, both on air and online.